Yo, what's going on, Washington Commanders fans? I'm back with another video, and today, obviously we just got the loss versus the Lions. The Lions win 27-36. I'm highly disappointed. Jack Del Rio needs to go. But before I, share my thoughts, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss another video that I upload. And yeah, so first, let's go over the passing game. Carson Wentz 30 for 46, 337 yards, three touchdowns, one interceptions, and he got sacked for a total of 5 times. Gibson is, he's a receiving back, and that's what he is. We really need Robinson. Like, the run game is so dry, bro. We need Robinson ASAP. Uh, I really think he could come in here and make an impact because Gibson is he's a receiving back. He's not a running back. He just can't get the big yardage. I know the offensive line struggled today, but he just cannot see through, and like his vision is just not good. I said run the ball in my last previous video. That was my key to victory, but that will never be a key to victory ever again because the run game is just shot. It is not good, and we need Robinson back. So yeah, there's that. And then Carson Wentz, he rushed for 2 yards, 23. But no, he got 2 carries for 23 yards. Um, and then Samuel had that good trickery play where he got down the field for 21 yards. J.D. McKissick, he's a receiving back, so obviously he got 3 carries for 9 yards. Um, Terry McLaurin got that carry. I think it was like a third down, fourth down, maybe. Yeah, and then he got that fourth down conversion. And then for the Washington the receiving game, Curtis Samuel had 7 receptions for 78 yards, a touchdown. He played amazing in my opinion. So keep up the good work, Curtis. And then Terry, he didn't get targeted much again. And when he did get targeted, I mean, I think he did good. For He started off slow in the first half, by the way, and then he started to pick it up, which I feel like this whole team did, but the defense just played bad, like basically throughout the whole game. And then yeah, Terry had 4 receptions for 75 yards, no touchdowns. Dotson is so good. These guys got to get more targets. Like, if the offensive line wouldn't have gotten off to a bad start, like Wentz couldn't do much. The offensive line is just was terrible. I feel like they got a little better towards the second half, like the beginning of second half, but then it just everything came crumbling down once the defense just shot the momentum, you know. And then Wentz did have that bad interception, that also killed the momentum a little bit. But I don't really know what's going on with the defense. Jack Del Rio, he can't make adjustments late in games. We looked good going in the second half. We came in and we started to kind of look good. Defense was kind of getting stops, and then boom, after we tried to go for that 2 point conversion when we was like down, we could have just been down by 7, and boom, just everything fell. But then J.D. McKissick had 7 receptions for 55 yards. Logan Thomas had 3 receptions for 37 yards. John Bates had 2 receptions for 15 yards. The receiving, man, it was bad. And then Carson Wentz had that fumble, which it was not on him. Like I said, in the first half, he didn't really have time to like throw or make adjustments because offensive line was just getting beat bad, especially Charles Leno. Um, and then for defense, Derek Forrest, he is a great tackler. He had 10 total tackles, 8 solo, and yeah, he played good. Had a breakup pass. He could have had an interception, but I think that was St. Juice if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, one of them could have had an interception. And then Cole Holcomb, I think he played bad. Ron Rivera in the post game interview, he kind of said that Jamin Davis was inconsistent, but Jamin Davis by far was our best linebacker today. I don't know what Ron Rivera is talking about, but from what I seen, Cole Holcomb was getting beat a lot, especially across the middle. St. Brown was just eating. He was eating in the middle of the field. Jamin Davis had 4 total tackles. He had 3 solo, and got him a sack early in the game. Kendall Fuller, yeah, that's a player that's inconsistent. He was so inconsistent. He would get beat sometimes, and then he'll break up a pass. Same Kendall Fuller. I think St. Juice had a pretty good game. I think he could have had a pick, and then Deron Payne had a good game. 4 total tackles, 2 solo tackles, a sack. I think he played good. Jeremy Reeves also, I feel like he played solid. He made some good tackles, 3 total tackles. Um, and then William Jackson. Oh man, William Jackson is bad. I'm sorry. He's so inconsistent. He's just one moment he looks good, and then the next he's inconsistent. They need to him and Kendall Fuller need to be more consistent because they're terrible. Montez Sweat, he was getting pressures. He had 2 total tackles, and yeah, the rest is history for the defense. The defense is bad. I don't know what we're gonna do with Jack Del Rio, but if it was up to me, he would be fired after this game. If it was up to me, that's how bad Jack Del Rio is. And to show you that the Lions, Jared Goff threw 20 for 34, 256 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions. He just was throwing on us. Like, he looked so good. And then St. Brown, he had 2 carries for 68 yards. His longest run was 58 yards. And DeAndre Swift, if he would have got more carries, his ankle was healed, man, he would have ran all over us. He had 5 carries for 56 yards. His longest run was 50 yards. And yeah. And then for Detroit's receiving, St. Brown had 9 receptions for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns. He couldn't be stopped. I think he's tied a record for most catches, most consecutive games with 8 catches. So yeah, he joined that list. And then Josh Reynolds had 3 receptions for 38 yards and a touchdown. Swift, oh yeah, Swift made the defense look bad with that. It was like a 2-3 yard pass where he fell to the ground, got back up, and made Bobby McCain, Kendall Fuller, the whole secondary, William Jackson. He made all of them look bad, and they couldn't tackle. And he got the touchdown. It was awful. Not only is Jack Del Rio terrible, but the secondary is terrible. Not making open tackles. Yeah, this whole team is just not good. The secondary. The defense just killed every chance that we had to come back in this game. This game was not lost until that happened. And then Ron Rivera also made like a dumb mistake trying to go for it when we could have been down by 7, but he wanted to be so Riverboat Ron, whatever his name is, and try to go for it. I don't understand that, but yeah, it's just, man. Jack Del Rio cannot make any adjustments late in the game. I don't understand him. And then also for the injury report, I think Daniel Wise was out with the ankle injury, I'm pretty sure. And then Casey Toohill was out with the concussion. And Chase Roulier, like the last minute of the game, went down with the lower leg injury and is now in crutches in the post game. So yeah, this is just bad. We need Chase Young to come back. We need everybody to come back. I can't even think. Man, Jack Del Rio, get it together. If it was up to me right now, he would be fired. And yes, we're probably gonna be cleaning. We gotta clean house. I'm sorry, Jack Del Rio just cannot make any adjustments late in games when we need him to. This defense is not. They have no discipline. The defense has no discipline. We can't stop the run. We can't get off the field on third downs. It's just terrible. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like this video, turn on post notifications, and yeah, I don't even know if you guys are going to enjoy this Sunday. I'm not enjoying this whole week, and until next time, guys, peace.